Also thinks that, what was it? You think that the author, he was like pro-choice thing.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think the author is?
Oh.
And I was saying, I think the author's pro-life.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that too.
I think David disagreed with me, and I think I said neither, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I think he's neither.
I think the author's pro-life. What do you guys think?
Well, I think it depends on what happened after the Heartland War, because they said after the Heartland War nobody won, but the result was that everybody was content with everybody being unwound.
Because they don't technically die.
I think he just wanted to write a controversial book.
I kind of think that he plays both sides really
Yeah.
well, so that whichever side you're on, you can't so much get angry at the book.
Exactly.
You'll still enjoy the book because it
right.
represents your side no matter what. If you're writing for young adults, I would hope that a teen author would be like, well, can I make these young people think, as opposed to, oh, let's go to prom. What am I going to go with? What am I going to wear?
Girl gets the gosh.
When they're being unwound, like, they're still alive, and it's like he's able to still think and feel, and he's showing like the horrors basically of like the kids getting unwound and people being like nonchalant about it. So I think he's like pro-life just because like he's showing you that like this kid who's, you know, he's alive right now, like, you know, even though he's older, like if he was younger, I think he'd still be alive, and like you're aborting this child has feelings and stuff.
In my opinion, unwounding is so much worse. He could just be like pro-choice because it's like, okay, well, if he just let him die in the first place, like fully die, then they wouldn't end up that.
I can see why he can be pro-life, because it's like saying in the book, he's saying when the child's unwound, they still think and feel.
Yeah.
It's like saying if you're boarding a kid at like 2 months, maybe the kid can still think and feel.
But it's weird. The same reason you're giving for thinking that he's pro-life is my same reason for thinking he's pro-choice. So your body parts are alive, but where is your soul? What happens to your soul? Doesn't it seem more cruel to let someone live and develop a personality and then later think, hey, you know, you're not working out, we'll just take you apart and still be alive, quote unquote.
Finding all those people and all the other kids and stuff, and then he has that party, and then like there's like I don't know how many people, it was like 20, 30, 50 people, I don't know.
Now or later.
I don't know how many people was that were there, but like basically he had his son back because he had all of the parts that they had used his son, and then like I think at a certain point, like when they're talking, like the different people are remembering different things, like, oh, like this is, I got this scar when we went fishing or something like that. Like if you're boarding or unwinding them, like they're still alive, like the body parts still have like the soul and stuff.
I know, but and I know this is a little like outside the box here. If that were to happen in real life, what would be the reality? Dead is dead. Yeah. No matter what you say, if it's the body parts are alive, you're 99.44% alive. That little percentage that was not physical, they couldn't transplant to anything.
Don't you think that it also can be like an argument for pro-choice? Oh, yeah, choice as well.
Well, fill in, Roxy, because we're asking like what do you think the book was like pro-choice, or the
is the author pro-choice or pro-life, or neither?
Yeah.
Half of us think it's neither, and the other half thinks it's pro-life.
I was thinking that the author was trying to say that it's absolutely okay not to be sure. Because he says that through Connor at some point, where it's like Connor's discussing it with somebody, and he's like, "You know what I think? I just don't know," and I think that's fine.
When they're in the crates, right? Like when they're being transported.
That was Hayden actually. He gave the most honest answer. He's the one who brought up the whole argument. What you know, are we alive when we're unwound? Where's our soul? And they asked him, well, what do you think? And he said, I don't know. And that's like the most honest answer. So you might be right. The author might not know either.
One of you said that like you think I think it was you that said the author like.
I said neither.
Yeah, and I was like, how can the author be neither? And I read it, and it's like the first.
You haven't even read the book.
Yeah, like the first several, like maybe like the first chapter, I was like pro-choice, you know, and then it's like. You know,
next chapter pro-life.
Yeah, it's like pro-life.
Next chapter, switch again.
And I was like, never mind.
And then with the Dead is Dead, John Locke on Lost actually survived. They killed him and he's still alive. He's some godlike person now, I think.
Dead says dead is dead.
Dead is dead.